Google Books is a service offered by Google that allows you to search for books and magazines. It will even show you a preview of the text inside and sometimes the full text if it has it in its database. Now, recently I went to a professional development for teachers. We go to so many as teachers, but at this one we were working with an article on classroom management that was very interesting to me. But the only thing that I could remember from that article in terms of reference was the author's name. I'm going to use Google Books today and see if I can find the book that article came from. I'm going to click on, I went to my 3x3 grid and I clicked on books. Here I am at the Google Books search bar. I'm going to type that author's name here, Fry, or Frey, I think it's Fry. I'll click here and it's returning to me a lot of results. And it's returned this result to me. It looks like there's an entire series of the main character called Fry. That's not what I am looking for. I'm going to come up here to settings, click on that, go to my advanced search, and I'm going to delete Fry from up there. I'm going to put Fry down here, return books written by, because Fry is the author. And we were at a professional development for teachers, so I think for subject, let's try teaching and see what comes up. And then I want to make sure it's a book. I'm not interested in magazines or newspapers. Let's go ahead and click Google Search and see what happens. This looks a lot better. And we've got 3 results. Looks like it might be this one here. Better Learning Through Structured Teaching, a Framework for. Let's click on Preview and get a closer look at that book. Now you can see the first thing Google Books did for me is it went straight to the book itself. And it's got some pages it wants to show me. So let's see what it's got. There's a title page, copyright page, table of contents. Learning or not learning, does this look like it might be right? Looks like it might be right, but not quite it. Alright, well let me click on X and see what else Google Books has got for me. I have some options down here as you can see. Overview, get the book, not ready for that yet. Publisher collection, let's click on this. The publisher collection will tell you other books that are kind of like the book you're looking at. And you can see that that's what it's done for me. This book is called Mapping Big Pictures. It's by Heidi Hayes Jacobs. And it looks like all these books are on teaching. None of them look like the right one. I'm going to go back up here. Let's click on More by the Author. We've got Distance Learning Playbook, grades K through 12. Several other books. And I'm looking to see if any of these look. There it is. I think it was this one here. Your students, my students, our students, rethinking equitable and inclusive classrooms. That sounds right. Let me click on that and see if it's the right one. Okay, and I'm going to click on preview so I can see what pages Google has that it can show me. Let's zoom in, zoom out. We've got a title page here. There are the authors, Nancy Fry. And we have a table of contents here. And we've got some text. Special education class is a place they make you go to do the things you're not good at all day long. I could read this text if I want to. This will give me a good sense of the author's writing style. I'm going to go ahead and get this book. Now once you decide that that's the book that you want, you would click on Get the Book. This is another great feature from Google Books that you can go in and immediately start searching multiple retailers to see if they've got the book. Let's try barnesandnoble.com. See if they've got the book. So, as you can see, Barnes & Noble says, sorry, we couldn't find what you're looking for. So they don't have it there, but I just want you to notice that Google Books is searching for the book using its ISBN number. That's a very specific and accurate search, right? I'm going to go back here. Let's try Books A Million. And yes, Books A Million does have it. So if I'm going to go ahead and go through with this purchase, I might decide to go ahead and order it from Books A Million. So as you can see, Google Books is a very interesting service offered by Google for us to use, and that is one way that you can use Google Books.